towards the two fierce animals and
Freya,
also
get
this
off the
dog,
screen.
who are gonna be. Shh, Freya, come. Shh. There. Good girl. To these two fierce fighting phantoms, Bohemico and Baconman12. This is gonna be an elimination match. I just said it probably is. And it is. It's a losers 4 match. The win rate is completely even. The amount of experience is pretty close. An even match.
But if you look at Baconman, got a best placement of 33rd during MT17. That means first MT16 they went 0-2, and then they went 2-2.
Whoa, big improvement.
But they've already improved again. Hold on, look at this. Yeah, 3-2 at least, maybe 4-2. That would be like the logical increment, right? At some point they'll be like
so.
22, which I don't think is even possible.
Nope. Even if you were to lose your first match
and then win everything, I don't think that works.
No, you would have to like enter a second tournament and win most of that, and then be eliminated.
So
Bohemico also with 2 wins, just to this 1 loss.
Yeah.
Has reversed fortune, and similarly went 0-2 and then 1-2, right? So is also on an upward trend here.
Oh, but then, like, this is already on the trend, right? With the 2-2 now?
Oh, are you suggesting it can go no further?
Well, I mean, it would make sense.
The math dictates Baconman12 will be the winner.
That's how data extrapolation works. Sorry.
Will that be reflected in the prediction that I am now opening?
You
Very
should
short.
Make sure to set the time. We will not be here for much longer.
Okay. Where does it ask me to do that? After I say start prediction?
No. Wow.
Oh, I gotta scroll down. Okay. It's gonna be open for 1 minute, 2 minutes. What do you think?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Get your points in fast.
As Ogre Battle 64 music triumphantly plays. Whose music will it be when the end of this match comes? There's a lot of games they played. We won't be able to talk about all of them, but we can talk about the ones they played most recently, I guess. Because I remember Aquilise is how I want to say it. And Chain Champ, that was the grapple game where you can't move?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good game and a pretty close match.
Yeah, close race, but there was a level select, so it was hard to tell if it was close, but we think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It synced up near the end, and they were a minute apart or something at the end. Fleeky just barely edged out Bohemico.
And Aquilise was the robot game, right? With the cool music.
I mean, it was for the Sharp X68000, so the music is always cool. But yeah, you're a big robot, you got a grappling hook and a variety of weapons, and you cheese the boss by standing on the weird little diagonal ledge. And
you use your flamethrower, yeah. That's silly. Alright, so, the game. Sometimes we see games in the pool, because it's like redrawn, I don't look at the pool, trust me. And then you think, oh, this is never gonna get played. Of course no one's blind to, I don't know, Sonic 2, Super Mario Bros. Or Streemerz for the NES. But here we are.
Here we are. For maybe some people are like, well, this is like a homebrew NES game. What do you mean? Why is this popular? We love it around here. We've had it multiple times. It was part of Speedruns Live Seasons, which was run by our own Alpha 5 and mostly populated by our community in the event. Yeah, this is a big game around these parts.
See it. Also, I love this music.
Ooh.
But we're not gonna hear much more of it because we're gonna start really soon.
Super Strength Emergency Squad Zeta.
Yeah, and if you kind of take letters from kind of everywhere, it kind of spells Streemerz.
Strength Emerge. So which one are we doing? Grapple one? The grapple one.
Yeah, the default.
We're gonna beat the game. You got a diagonal grappling hook. It pulls you up. You get a little bit of a launch when you let go, but really not much. And you can just you can just like, you can go nuts with this thing.
Yeah, there's like a rhythm to it that I never understood, so I can cha-cha-cha-cha-cha when I speedran this for a little bit.
Bacon Man off to a little bit of a faster start. You've got checkpoints. These glowing orbs are death, and Bacon Man has just illustrated that fact.
Oh, Bohemico doesn't know you can just climb walls.
Yeah. So this was an interesting thing. Me and GFM watched a race of this game, and then to fill time, we then immediately raced it ourselves. And the idea was, how much from just watching the race did we understand about the game? And we both went super fast. The answer was kind of a lot we were able to pick up. Stuff like Bohemico here, not just going up the right wall, right? Like, I was just like, oh, of course I can do that. And it was a matter of course that I could do that.
This is the first really hard part of the game. This is like where I would expect to maybe die in one of my attempts.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go too fast up the left wall, like like I said, you run into the balls, but then you've got like to perfectly get the upward arc, make it over these balls on the right.
Oh, Bacon Man.
Oh, Bohemico.
Oh, but Bohemico.
Nice.
Make sure you capitalize and finish the easy part, and after you do the hard part finally. We're going to be joined by special guest commentator and Streemerz speedrunner ArcBliss. Hello. ArcBliss needs to get his microphone in order, and he'll be with us shortly.
Hello.
Hello.
Make sure you watch the Discord stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But yeah, so ArcBliss, the undisputed speedrun #1 in this game for like how long? A decade or so?
A decade in May or something.
I think we had this game in a Big 20 somewhat recently, and sometimes games get attention for that.
20s ago.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes it's like, oh, the Big 20 effect. This obscure game has got a ton of speedrunners, and it's going to attract a bunch of attention. The record is going to get improved drastically by all these people and all these eyes. Nope.
It did get attention though. There are a few new runners of it who submitted fairly decent times.
Sweet. We may even see one of these two pick it up after the race if they really love it. Do you even remember what it's like to play this for the first time?
No.
All right, well, don't be too critical of our two players. Bacon Man is up here waiting for the clown.
I have watched enough races. I know what can happen.
Waiting for the bouncing balls. Bohemico being patient with the clown. It's difficult to be patient in this game when you can go so fast, but it is so important. Oh, there's a checkpoint right over there, but then there's this ball! Oh, Bacon Man hits it. So after you grapple, there's like this sort of like upwards boost that, and it's helpful for going up, but sometimes like you don't want to. Like it's like non-negotiable, right? Like when you let go of the grapple, you're gonna be released upwards.
Yeah. You always get the upwards momentum. I always hope one day we will see someone find the secret door in a race. It happened once.
Okay.
There's the invisible door to exit Act 1 beside the bouncing ball.
Yeah, where Baconman is here on the left side. Left.
Oh,
There's just a door there. Is it actually like secret or is it just a glitch?
So I've been told that it was like possibly a glitch, but then intentionally left in. But also, the theory was it was put in on purpose because it was supposed to be an homage to buggy NES games.
Huh.
So I'm not sure, but it is in the NES version on purpose because it was in one of the other versions first.
Oh no, Bohemico got past the pie cycle and got
Oh.
on top, but then wiggled too hard and slipped off afterwards. Oh,
Bacon Man
there it
is
is
going.
again.
Bacon Man is going for the bag of cash though, and does not know.
Oh, and no, you gotta climb
Shoot.
back up.
The
Climbing
checkpoint.
up is a bit easier than going down for most people.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sort of memory and paying attention to the level design.
I don't even know what the right side of this room that Bohemico was just in looks like. Because in the speedrun you just skip it.
Oh, it's looking like Bohemico's really got the hang of this sort of the grapple ascension of this block.
Bacon Man
Past it
made it out of the
consistently.
pit at least.
Yeah, and has a new checkpoint.
Oh, it makes it through first try, basically. Yeah, so what Bohemico is trying here, you can actually do. If you launch yourself up this
Yep.
block that he was standing on, you can grapple the ceiling and just skip this right part. Do you know what the
One
right
of the-
part looks like?
Yeah, because there's a bag there.
Ah, for the 100%. Makes sense.
Yeah. But also we saw Bohemico learn that you can neutral jump by grappling against a wall. And that is something that a lot of people struggle with in this room when they do try to go up the right side. You can jump straight up and down by grappling against the block.
Well, Bohemico got sucked underneath into
And
this
we are
clown
tied up.
hole. Yeah, Bohemico's seen like the next screen.
Yeah.
And has a lot more experience because, like, if you die on this next screen, you have to redo the first one, right? So, if you're better at the first screen, you're gonna get through it faster and more consistently to get more tries at the second screen. Bacon Man understanding what's going on here. Oh yeah, I can't just go across. Is Ark's picture the Streemerz
Yes,
guy?
yes, it is. And has been since 2013.
Bohemico gets the checkpoint, finding those jumps that you were talking about. It's a shame the music interrupts so often when you die. So
Yeah,
often.
yeah, the death kills it.
It died less.
Yeah. Hear the kicking tune.
Okay, is Bacon Man gonna spot straight to the left?
Goes to the... We have seen people in the past actually go up over the top of the floating block and make it.
I forget what GFM and I did when we raced this after having just watched other people race this. Whatever is going on the right side of the screen looks hard, like as hard as just launching off the block.
Oh, that part is really easy. It's way easier than
Oh,
doing
you-
the
you-
right side.
To go up the right side, you just have to get up against the block between the two balls and grapple on it, and you'll go straight up. That's all it takes.
And then just
But
hesitate to
they-
press left at the top
Yeah.
so you don't go right into it.
But they're collecting the cash. Bacon Man has 2 bags. That means he's the real winner currently.
It's just a death party over here, man.
Does it show the deaths at the end?
It does. It tells you how many times you died and how many times to each obstacle type. So you get balls, clowns, pies, and fire.
Oh, right. It looks like Bacon Man is trying to leave, actually.
Sure does. Oh my, oh. So close. But now he knows he can. Bohemico almost made it up the left side. They're
Oh,
both
and
now descending back down. This is an interesting approach I don't think I've seen in a race before.
So what do you want now? Do you want to hit that lower checkpoint, or are you happy with this one? Like, which is the harder thing to perform again and again?
I think once if they both figure out how to get down, they should probably be able to get down fairly consistently.
I'm so surprised they're both going for that.
Yeah. I feel like at one point, considering they grappled this top block, one of them should realize they can go flat up it.
Oh, Baconman got the second grapple for this skip. Where you grapple the one block on the left and then the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think Bohemico's gonna get it. They've got a double grapple thing that they're opening with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
1,
look
2,
how high.
yeah.
Look how high.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You can also, I think, when you're falling down and you extend your grapple,
There you go.
just... Oh, nice.
We made it out.
Checkpoint.
Bohemico retaking the lead.
Oh. That's what to be in.
So there's actually several different ways you can make it up the left side here. The way Baconman is doing it is probably the easiest, and he's also there.
Checkpoint.
We did it, we're tied again. So, something that most people, if they encounter it, is generally in this room. If you turn around and grapple on the same frame, you actually get, like, halved momentum and don't travel to the side as quickly.
Oh.
And it's pretty inconsequential in most places, but I've seen several people just fail in this room by getting it, but most people don't die because you just end up traveling slowly, but not into anything.
Baconman doesn't die. Where's that checkpoint? Not here.
No, it's not here.
Waiting for the pie. Oh, went left, okay. Very patient. Smart. Bohemico's here as well.
I think one of the biggest things that separates racers quickly in this is if one of them learns to grapple along the ceiling quickly.
Yeah, I mean, the first time Bohemico got up to the ceiling on that previous screen, went right across it. It was 3 grapples, right? Like boom, boom, boom. That's a checkpoint on the right. Okay, Baconman's got it. Bohemico sadly came into the final platform from this direction and had to go over the clown, and underestimated how far forwards the grapple would take them. Was a little bit too late on it, but there's the checkpoint now.
In this room, you can also skip the left side.
Correct, yes. You can double grapple the right block, like that.
Bohemico.
There you go.
God Gamer.
Figuring it out. Learning that in the room they were stuck in potentially could save him a lot of time in future rooms if he continues to quick grapple up blocks to launch himself.
So we see these sort of, you can go through them, grapple hook, cannot tiles now. Now, is this is like the first third of the game? Or the halfway point, around there?
This is just past a third.
Okay. Whoa, nice grapples from Bohemico. That's a lead change.
This is another room that you never see the right side in a run. Go up the left.
Nicely done. This fire can get you? Nice.
It can. It's pretty decently laid out so that you don't get hit by it by design.
I think something has clicked here for Bohemico. It's just suddenly moving with a lot more confidence through this game.
Into the flames.
It did die. Baconman I thought was going for the skip up the left wall and then spotted the checkpoint. It was like, better go this way. Another checkpoint for Bohemico. Oh. See if Baconman can spot that if you get away from the wall, you can turn around and grapple on top.
Yeah,
of this
exactly.
pink stuff.
That's the thing you gotta realize. You gotta move a little to the right in order to have the diagonal free.
And stalling on the left for the fire. Nice. We saw Exuno. Oh, stalled
no,
a little
but it
bit too
doesn't.
long. Exuno used that same sort of stalling technique in Blitz Breakers to great effect.
So, Bohemico starting the descent, which is arguably close to halfway, unfortunately, in effect, is nowhere near halfway because of the rooms coming up.
Yeah. The room, man. I hate that room so much. I mean, also I hate this one, because if you want to go fast and grapple to the right, I don't know, I always found this one really tight.
So, you can just drop straight down and make it to the right, but it is near frame perfect to corner grab as you fall.
Oh, this one's rough too.
And then, this is quote-unquote the hardest room in the game, as was named not by me. It was... all the names in this game were given long before I even joined it.
What? Not the fire room?
So they're all named. A lot of them are named after other speedruns names, as if Fire Room is called the Fire Sea for Bowser in the Fire Sea. Hardest room in the game is a Super Metroid room.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Poochie D named it the hardest room in the game.
Oh, but it's not the hardest room in the game.
It's not the hardest room in the game.
But it's pretty difficult. It matters
can
on
be,
which
yeah.
side you grapple these blocks.
Yeah.
Bohemico's being very systematic about it.
There's also a trick. Okay, so what Bohemico just did is actually what is necessary. For the trick, you can skip the last block by launching high enough off the third block. And
Nice.
even my run doesn't get it because it's so situational that you have to spot it as it's happening.
Baconman was doing a great job catching up, but plants the checkpoint.
Okay, takes the checkpoint.
They missed the ceiling. They did the hard grapple, they got to the ceiling, and they mashed too hard and did not get the crossing the ceiling. Bohemico's like, who's that?
Here we go.
I don't know. Just keep going.
Fire room time.
Yeah. Here we go.
This is my nightmare. And I speedrun this game
Dream.
for a weekend or so.
We could see potentially a very big league change in this room, as has been in past races.
Like, what's it like? It's like 2 frames to make it past this thing or something?
It depends on your setup. There are...
Yeah.
If you bounce off the left wall, you have more time, but not significantly. But it does make it easier.
And it's the ultimate tilt room too, because you get like
Oh,
impatient
yeah,
and you
you
go
have
at
to
the
wait.
stupid fires.
You run into the fire because the death is always placed so that you have to stop for it. Everything about it is just evil.
Oh, that one was close. Baconman wants the cash, is gonna get it.
Another bag of cash.
Oh.
Unprecedented cash value in the Streemerz race.
Oh, almost found that clown.
Finds the
falling
next
down
one.
right.
Oh.
Oh, another one.
Here's the next
One of
one.
the-
Cash.
Woo! Sweet.
Let's go.
All the cash. Baconman after my heart.
All right.
Despite
We're in
being
the
the one
room.
person who prefers any percent to 16 bags. We will see. They are both fairly competent at grappling the ceiling. So I don't expect it to be as hard of a wall as some races we have seen in the past.
Yeah, I think they have a reasonable chance of converting the one
The issue
successful
is-
grab into a finish.
Yeah, the issue is not what happens when they finally do make it through. It's not dying in the next room and ending up tilted.
Yeah, it's wild they do not give you a checkpoint after this room. I'm pretty
You
sure
can
I
see-
died there.
Bohemico and Baconman taking different approaches to it as well, where Baconman isn't grappling the left wall, and Bohemico is through as I say it. Can he? He cannot time it. We are back.
Take a little more time to study what's going on in that room.
No,
Ouch.
I don't think he's that worried about the fire seat. That's the actual answer.
Oh, okay.
Confident.
The thing is, they don't know that this is the room. This is just a room for them, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm dying so much in this room."
I think many people figure out very quickly, after progressing one room further, that this is the room. But yes, we have, in the past, watching Streemerz races, seen this room take over half an hour. To see progress quickly is always a nice thing for the racers.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be nearly so long for either of these racers. Bohemico can get
And there
it
we
in a
go, we have
moment now,
Baconman
and we
getting
see
through.
Baconman getting it. Okay, wait a moment. Look at this.
Oh,
Please!
just.
Close one.
Please!
If he didn't take the step forward, he would have been in time to make it. Now we see him stalling on the left side too, so he is doing a low grapple to increase his window.
Yeah, and then grappled too soon.
Oh, that is what will happen. Oh, but he's back through.
Oh, the
Baconman
new
wreck you.
technique. You want it to just be leaving.
Oh.
That was so much closer than the previous time, honestly.
Like I said, a room of lead changes.
Oh, Bohemico gets the key grapple.
Baconman has it.
That's one. So scared. That's
Okay,
two.
Okay.
Get the money!
I'm praying.
The
Go back and get the
checkpoint,
money.
yes!
Go back for the money. I dare you.
Here's Bohemico.
Yes.
Needs to make this a race. Oh!
Oh.
Not waiting.
And yeah, another notable thing about the way everything works in the game is your grapple moves forward faster than you walk. So it's faster to grapple to something than it is to walk up to it.
Baconman through a door.
Oh no, you missed the money down there. Oh, I wonder, this room also sucks, and it's really rude. You come back into this room from the top, the one Baconman is in,
Yeah.
and you can just hold right, but you don't know
Yeah.
that. And without knowing that, it's actually a really hard
It is
timing.
a very hard timing. And that was my favorite thing, that when I started running this game, they did not just hold right. And so I did not hold right when I was like, oh, we'll figure this out. And then one day I was just like, can you just make that? And I did. And like 4 people watching were like, we are the dumbest people alive. Every runner of the game watching my stream at once just being like, oh, we are really, really stupid.
The collective forehead slap.
Yeah.
Baconman's missed it a couple times now.
I mean, it was like Lack doing it for Big 20 in the next room after where Baconman found a setup to skip the fires that is just super consistent and very easy. And I was like, oh, that probably would have helped many, many people run this game.
Baconman keeps bumping their head. They're like,
Yeah, so
don't
this
understand.
is, you have to learn to grapple at the right wall, but not right against it, because your grapple comes out behind your head. And also, still not knowing to neutral jump in the air. If you grapple flat against a wall, you just go straight up, and he just runs into the fire.
Slow down!
Observe the room.
Been a while since I've seen Bohemico in that second room.
I think the tilt is setting in, maybe.
So there's not too much game left for Baconman.
So what is getting me is that Baconman is going straight up the left wall to skip the clowns at the start of the checkpoint, but not the balls here. So he knows he can do it. But it's not clicking here. Keeps doing the tweak away from it. Okay. Should get a new checkpoint out of it. He did it.
There it is.
Very rarely make it past the fire and die to that clown.
This clown's engineered the situation to have the perfect angle on you. Oh,
You can one
Bohemico,
cycle.
second screen. One
Okay,
ball.
he's made it.
No, what?
Oh, what was that? Oh no!
It was too late
Tried
anyway.
to mash it out. Tried to mash it out. Unfortunately, you have to connect for the grapple to actually move you.
Yeah.
Also, the grapple doesn't connect on the first frame you put it out. Might be 2 frames.
Whoa.
But it's instantly
Immediately.
back. Oh,
And then died again. Oh no!
just a slightly tighter window than he will give patience to.
Another checkpoint for Baconman.
Yeah, this is getting close to the end.
Oh, but Bohemico also seemingly having figured out the fires.
If you can pass the
Ah.
first ball, you can pass the second one. They're the
Too
same.
early.
Well, I think they're maybe
They're one
slightly
block
yeah,
higher, but the timing is the same on when you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Just go when it is at the top. This is widely regarded as the only auto-scroller section in the game for Baconman. You have to simply actually wait out the cycle. Closest thing to an auto-scroller the game had.
Oh, Bohemico. Oh, close one.
One.
Too late. Oh my
That's
god.
it.
Oh my god, that seemed so
Baconman
late to
making
me.
it through. Okay, we have a checkpoint.
The grapples during the screen transitions are really weird.
Baconman, go for the bag of cash. Come on, you can do it. Go down the hole.
Opts for the checkpoint instead.
Good, good, but he's getting
Oh!
the cash bag. He got it. You're in there. I have never seen a blind race so rich.
Yeah, this is gonna be a new record on SRL for bags collected during the blind any percent.
Oh, Bohemico recognized they needed to go quickly. Just barely avoided the clown.
Oh, but we are going to see Bohemico head to the money room and not notice that it's just money.
It's kind of hard. The right side of the screen, like, you could think there's probably something over there, maybe, like, you know.
So it's, you come down and you can see it, but you have to actually look that there's no exit on either side.
A lot of deaths from Baconman.
Yeah, this is a rather tricky spot for a lot of people on the blind, is getting over this pie.
Yeah,
Yes.
Baconman hasn't realized you can go over the pie. They're coming under the pie, and it's not enough time. There we
Bohemico
go.
getting the bag, but now realizing that it was for nothing.
Ooh, the checkpoint requires a... Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Oh, that was almost a perfect first attempt. So the trick to where Baconman is to simply be as far right on this bottom block as you can be before grappling to the right.
Oh, what?
The further right you are, the more likely you are to make the follow-up grapple.
Because you hit the ceiling and not
Because you hit the
left side.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And if you overshoot and miss the top right block, you'll be able to get the wall without hitting the floor.
Here we go.
Bohemico held right. Bohemico held right though. He just walked off.
Final section now for Baconman.
Now we have to see if he is faster than Master Y.
Oh, the skip. And then he stands there and is like, yeah, see that?
Gonna have to pick up speed if he doesn't want to suddenly die. Oh, it's okay. He suddenly died on Clown's forehead.
This section is not trivial, and especially the very last jump
Oh yeah.
is really hard if you don't know what to do.
What's the narrative here? Like, why can't you just, like, kick this guy in the back when you catch up to him?
Well, because for some reason you decide to just race him to the escape pod.
Way more fun.
You're a pacifist who only believes in safety. I don't know. You decide that you're a better streamer than him.
Baconman's gonna have to prove it. Bohemico's got a lot of ground to cover.
Bohemico's in a swag room. You can like left, right, wiggle in the air, and I think it's frame perfect or 2 frames.
Yeah, it's 1 or 2 frame window as well to just walk off the legs. You also have to not be at the very edge of the block, or you will have different fall speed and not be able to.
This guy's faster. Is he gonna wait at some point later on?
He pauses briefly throughout it, so you just have to, mostly you just have to get ahead of him.
Yeah, it's not like at the end he's gonna wait 10 seconds or anything. You do actually have to kind of keep up.
Yeah. But he does take a lot of extended route. Not seeing Baconman try to go along the open bottom route, though. Following Master Y's footsteps. He knows the ball is there, and he's getting worried about it.
When he's leaving, when you get onto the screen, not a good
Yeah.
feel.
The whole Master Y, you see, he takes brief stops at a bunch of spots, but he also doesn't climb walls as fast as you can.
I think
And
the timer kill
Bacon-
is there.
Yeah, Baconman got killed by the timer. You might assume it was the ball.
Bohemico gets the checkpoint.
Okay.
Oh,
See if he can make it through this room, and oh,
yeah.
gets through clean.
Baconman took a while on that screen. Can Bohemico convert this into a checkpoint? It seems very likely. Okay.
Oh, I was really worried he was going to let go of the grapple when the pie showed up and bounce into it. We're seeing Baconman get closer to Master Y each attempt.
Yeah, but also this last jump. I mean, you
But
could
if he
get
can
lucky,
make
I
the
guess.
last jump, yeah.
Oh!
And he does!
Oh!
He just has to
But
go
he's too slow!
faster!
He's so fast, though. Oh, no.
No! Okay, he learned his lesson. He knows that that is what's killing him now, no matter what. He should have a firm grasp on it is a race.
Wow, he really does not hesitate on that climb upwards. You gotta be ahead at that point.
Yeah. You can climb slightly faster than he does, but not significantly.
Yeah. If you're a world-class speedrunner.
You just gotta learn time. The biggest thing that people fail to grasp is it's not just mash the button as fast as you can, because you have to press the button for at least 3 frames to grab the wall in front of you. So you have to hold the button when mashing, which is counterintuitive to mashing.
Bohemico was really fast through the over the pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems really unlikely, but
Yes.
not 0%
I
for
mean, here we go.
Bohemico to win.
This could be it. Good jump. Oh, that's it.
Good jump.
Baconman figured out the jump very fast.
That's gonna be it.
He had the benefit of seeing Master Y do it.
That's true. If you get there fast enough, he shows you. 35:30 is the official SRL time. How funny that Bohemico was the first one to get out of the orange room, and then just that second screen. Died there like 8 times or something.
Yeah, it was enough to count.
Baconman did not die on the last jump a single time.
That's true.
Oh, the timer the first time.
The
come
timer
on.
got him. The jump.
And then success. Yeah.
Yeah. No actual death.
That's
to the
crazy.
jump.
That was like one of the hardest
yeah.
jumps for me to learn. And it turns out the strategy is actually to climb the left
Go
wall.
fast. Yeah, the strategy is just go fast enough. You don't stop and think about it. You don't have to time anything. That's all I'm saying.
Is Bohemico letting go of the grapple, and that's launching them up?
Yes, so
onto the
because
side of
you
the block?
let go of the grapple, you get the height boost.
There it is. So we have Baconman here. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations. What do you think?
Thank you. That ending is insane.
Yeah, you cut it pretty close on that one attempt near the very end. Were you aware of what was happening? Like that you needed to beat the guy to the end?
No, I had no idea, which is why I get confused when I died randomly at one point.
Yeah, the one time it happened, it seemed like, oh, maybe I touched that thing in the corner, maybe. But then that last time, it was clear. Oh shoot.
Yeah, but you know, we got there in the end, and I feel like playing another grapple game last time helped me out a little bit.
That was the killer advantage, I guess.
Because his Aqualace also had a grappling hook, which did come in handy a lot.
It is a similar sort of grappling too. Like it often is shooting out diagonally.
Yeah.
And just sort of pulling you a little bit. It doesn't really. It's not got a lot of swing to it.
I do have to say that during like the falling section, I had no idea where I was going. But I got money, so that's good.
We were discussing that the whole race. We don't think anyone has ever collected as many bags of cash in a blind race as you did.
Yo, let's go. Then my job here is done.
5 out of 16 bags of cash is a very good number.
And not for any shortage of blind races of this game too. There's been a lot over the years. Also, there's been a lot of people struggling with one room in particular. It's orange. There's fire. You have to drop down and grapple the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it didn't take much. I maybe could have just stopped at that one room, and you would know which one I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. It just had to take it slow, and then it became much easier, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen 2 players both adapt to it and get through it so quickly. Unfortunately, while you made it through the room following it fairly quickly, Bohemico continued to struggle, and I think we could see a bit of tilt setting in.
Oh no.
He started making it through the orange room less often.
Yeah, it was back and forth, and Bohemico was actually the first one to get past that screen and then die on the second one.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good race up until that point. And then, like, I mean, it's still a pretty good race. Bohemico is playing well, but...
Yes, and
Could
once
not pick him
Bohemico
to come
passed
back.
it, is actually clearing it fairly quickly. Oh,
Final jump.
and now he is going to
Die suddenly.
simply die.
So you don't even know this, because you never had any trouble with it, but the final jump, it's like the third to last screen on the escape section. And you're on the right side of the screen, and you're going up the right side of the screen, and you need to jump over a wall.
Yep.
And there's like a ball in the very corner. You were 2 for 2 on clearing that, but that jump was extremely hard.
Oh well, I just looked at how the other guy did it. I was like, oh okay, that's how cool.
Yeah, so that's what I say. You caught up to Master Y, the person you're racing, at that point, and saw it, and I was like, I think that is going to be the biggest factor. Most people don't do that. They get there blind and simply miss the jump.
I see.
It is very hard to space it out correctly if you don't know where to bounce.
Yeah, it must have helped me a lot then.
Now, we also saw Bohemico, however, see Master Y make it and then do the same, so Bohemico has learned the lesson too. And it's now also down to simply winning the race. Unfortunately, taking a few more long pauses.
Here we go.
Oh, but goes late on the left.
Yeah, nowhere close really that time. So we've seen this game has attracted people who play it in a blind race to go ahead and start speedrunning the game. Is there any sort of ghost of an urge inside you to play this game some more?
I mean, maybe. Like, it's not a bad game at all. I quite enjoyed it actually. It seems like grappling hook games are just overall good.
Hey, I have that same opinion. Weird. I would recommend checking out the world record of it. You know, I don't know who it's by.
It's this guy.
Yes, sub 5. Yeah. Brazic is correct as the biggest co-runner of the game left. Sub 5 is very doable for basically anyone.
There's the jump. Here's the finish.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Go inside the thing. He's coming! Ah!
We just kind of both took off. It's fine. He's our friend
Oh
now.
my god! I did not know what was gonna happen.
Oh man!
What an incredible finish!
Oh, heart racing. 4, 3, 2, 1. It was destiny. He won the
grapple
countdown.
and the launch clean over the thing. I mean, if you're gonna lose a race, that's how you want to do it.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have Bohemico here. I've pulled Bohemico in. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello. You. what a finish. What? I have no idea how close you were at the end there.
Yeah, that had to be 2 frames max away from disaster.
No way. What are you talking about? I finished like 10 minutes later.
No, the when you actually finish the game there, and you have to race the guy to that doorway.
Yeah, if he gets there first, you lose. So you.
That's what killed you.
Yeah, I found that out later. It was weird, but yeah, I was like, where do I go now? Because it was like the door was closed, and I went to the other side, and then the door opened, and I was like, oh no.
Quick thinking, quick reactions. Nice. You played well
This
up until the one room that I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You were tied.
Yeah, that was a really tough room for me. And then the next one with the bouncing lights, that was
Mhm.
even worse. But I was when I got to it, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm going to take a breather and find out how I can do this the best way instead of brute forcing it like the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
This mystery tournament has taught me something about myself I didn't know.
Ooh.
Um, I used to think I was better at action platformers than I was at puzzles, but the 3 rounds I won in this tournament were puzzles, and the 2 I lost were action platformers. So it's either I suck at action platformers and I'm kinda good at puzzles, or all the rest of the people feel the same way, but they are slightly worse at puzzles and way better at action platformers, which I'm leaning towards that.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say. Um, I think generally more people play platformers than they do puzzle games. So I
Yeah.
think most people in general are better at those than puzzle games. But that's an
Yeah, that
interesting
makes
thought.
sense.
I haven't had any puzzle games so far in this MC, so I couldn't really tell anything about that. I
You've
think I've
dodged
gotten
them so far.
lucky so far, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed this one. I am going home with a better win rate than last time, I think. So
Yes.
yeah, I think a 50.
2
So
and 2.
that's really good.
It sure is.
I
And you are not bad at action platformers by any means. There was plenty of times you were moving really well through that game.
yeah,
It came
the
down to
green
that one room in a
rooms.
lot of ways.
Yeah, the green rooms, I smoked them. I don't even remember what they are about.
Yep. And after the orange room too, there were some sections where Baconman had died a number of times, and you literally first tried one of them, and another one it was like 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah, yeah, but that room in particular, I think it was way challenging for the level of difficulty we had before and after.
Yes.
Yeah, it
You've
is. It is widely regarded as the hardest room in the game.
Oh, good.
We have never feel bad about it. We have seen races of it in the past where people have been stuck on that room for over the time it took you to finish the whole race.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
you both conquered it. Congratulations to both of you for playing really well here in one of our favorite local mystery games.
It's always
Bohemico-
Oh,
amazing
that
when it
was
gets a race.
That was a newer like um NES game, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a homebrew game from 2010 or something.
Cool. Yeah, it really shows. It having more modern like mechanics and understanding of how some things work than games back then. So yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Bohemico,
I'm
you said
glad you both
learned
enjoyed.
you learned something about yourself, which I thought was very profound, and then it was mostly about video games. But how was your run overall in mystery tournament? How do you feel about it?
I feel great. I generally regard it as a Sokoban hater, and I won 2 Sokoban games, so that's really good.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, I really enjoy this event as a whole. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy the community. I enjoy playing. Um, this year I couldn't be as engaged as last year because of my time zones. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, this is a really good thing. I love it. and you guys are the best at managing it. So
Nice.
yeah, kudos for that.
Thank you so much for coming out and being a part of it. And Bacon Man, you're moving on in the tournament. Best of luck on your next match. Thanks so much to you and for both of you for racing and for coming to talk to us.
Yeah.
Bacon Man, you now owe to me winning the tournament.
I'll do my best.
Okay,
We
see you
got-
guys.
Yes, we have one. There's a dog. We've added a dog here. This is Winston, I believe, on the layout.
The woofer.
The woofer himself. There he is.
Always woofing.
If you are a big fan of animals and Mystery Funhouse, then you can email pets@mysteryfun.house. You can email your fan art to fanart@mysteryfun.house. So get to work on that stuff because we got nothing left for you right now. This was our one and only match on the schedule for today. But lots more matches scheduled in the coming days. 2 tomorrow, 1 the day after. Back 4, back 5. Not a single match is less than back 4. We are deep into this tournament now.
Yeah, I think ideally yesterday said like 40 matches left, which is really not a lot considering we had like 200 in total.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We are far along, so the matches are only going to get better. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more Mystery Tournament 18.
And hopefully, it will be more streamers, but a different mode.
Out. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was weird. Bye bye.